Business English that comes from baseball. Today, the expressions we learn are going to help you speak like a native. Hello and welcome to English Speaking 360. My name is Josh and I am not a baseball fan. I wanted to tell you this right away so that it's very clear. This video is about business English. You do not need to be a baseball fan to enjoy it. But let's get started. It's strange, but it's true. Business people use many expressions that come from baseball. Here on the left-hand side, I'm showing you the 11 expressions that we're going to be studying together today. They are not easy, but they are super useful because so many people use them every day in business. And don't forget to take the final quiz to see if you really understand them. First expression, a ballpark figure. Now in baseball, the ballpark refers to the stadium. The baseball stadium is called the ballpark. Here are some examples of what we say in business English. We need a ballpark figure before we make a decision. We need a ballpark figure. What do we need? Can you guess? We need a number that is not exact. We need an estimate, just an estimate, just an idea of how much it's going to cost before we make a decision. Here's another example. $500 is just a ballpark figure, not the final price. Batting 1,000, super useful expression. In baseball, a batting average of 1,000 means getting a hit every time at bat. In business English, here's how it's used. He's batting 1,000 in customer service. Every client gave him a 5-star review. Wow, this guy is really good. He's batting 1,000. He didn't get any 4-star reviews. All of them were 5-star reviews. So he is perfect. He's doing something without any mistakes. That's what it means. Here's another example. Every stock I picked is going up. I'm batting 1,000 so far. If you pick the right stocks and your stocks are all going up, you're batting 1,000. Right off the bat, this one you've probably heard before. In baseball, this refers to something happening as soon as the bat hits the ball, right off the bat. So, it means immediately or right at the beginning. Here's a very good example. On his first day at work, John made a mistake right off the bat by not shaking hands with the boss. Imagine this situation. It was John's first day at work, and he met with the boss, but he did not shake hands with the boss. So right off the bat, he made a mistake. Right at the beginning, he made a mistake by not shaking hands with the boss. The home stretch. In baseball, it is the part of the baseball field between third base and home plate. So you see it on the picture here. So third base is right here and the home plate is here. So this section here is called the home stretch. Now, how do we use that in business? Here's an example. The deal is in the home stretch. We just need signatures from both sides. In the home stretch, it means it is in the last phase or the last part of something. So the deal is in the home stretch. Let's finish strong in the home stretch and impress the client. So that's something a manager would say, or your boss would say it too. Let's finish strong in the home stretch. To throw a curveball. In baseball, a curveball is a pitch that unexpectedly changes direction. In business, we also use it. The supplier threw a curveball by announcing a sudden price increase. The supplier threw a curveball. What could this mean? It means to create an unexpected problem or an unexpected challenge. So our company was not expecting a price increase, but all of a sudden the supplier decided to increase the price. So that was a curveball. Here's another example. The client threw us a curveball by changing the deadline at the last minute. So you see, this one here is a little bit different. It's not just throw a curveball, it's throw us a curveball. So the client threw us a curveball by changing the deadline. We were not expecting him to change the deadline, but he did at the very last minute. So it was a very big challenge for our company. 3 strikes and you're out. In baseball, a batter is out after swinging and missing the ball 3 times. So if you swing and you miss the ball 3 times, you are out. You lose your turn at bat. In business, the company is strict. 3 strikes and you're out for being late to work. What could this mean? 3 strikes and you're out for being late to work. This is a warning. After 3 mistakes, no more chances. It is over. In the example, if you show up late to work 3 times, then you lose your job. You're out. One more example. If you miss deadlines at work, it's 3 strikes and you're out. You cannot miss deadlines more than 2 times. If you miss deadlines 3 times, then you're out of a job. To strike out, very similar to what we were just talking about, 3 strikes and you're out. So in baseball, to strike out means the batter has missed the ball 3 times. So 3 strikes and you're out. The meaning in business English is very different from the previous expression. The company struck out with the new product. The company struck out with the new product. So to strike out means to fail, to try but miss. So the company failed with the new product. If we strike out again, we'll lose the client. If we fail again, we will lose our client. To touch base. In baseball, players touch bases, like this one here, as they advance around the field. So on a baseball field, you have 3 bases: first base, second base, third base, and home plate. Now in business English, what does it mean? We should touch base with our supplier to double check the delivery schedule. We should touch base with our supplier. We should make contact. We should talk. We should check in with them to make sure that the delivery is on schedule. One more example. After the conference, let's touch base and discuss what we learned. So after the conference, let's get together. Let's make contact. Let's call each other and discuss what we learned. Next up, on the ball. In baseball, being on the ball means following the game and making the right plays, like the guy in the picture. He's really on the ball. In business English, we need someone on the ball for this job because the deadline is very tight. We need someone on the ball. What could it mean? It means smart, quick, and ready. So we need someone who is smart, someone who is quick, and someone who is ready for this job because the deadline is very tight. One more example. The IT team was on the ball and fixed my computer in just 10 minutes. The IT team was on the ball. They were ready, they were smart, they were quick, and they fixed my computer in just 10 minutes. To hit a home run. In baseball, a home run happens when a player hits the ball over the fence, like in the picture. But you can also hit a home run in business English. Our new publicity campaign really hit a home run with customers. What could it mean? To hit a home run means to achieve great success. So it was very successful. Our new publicity campaign was really successful with customers. One more example. The new product was a home run. Our total sales doubled in the first week. The new product was a home run. Did you notice here? The expression is a little bit different. It is just a home run. So to be a home run is also a similar expression. It means it was a great success. A heavy hitter. In baseball, a heavy hitter is a player known for hitting home runs. In business, we also use it. Our client is a heavy hitter in the fashion world. A heavy hitter is a very powerful or very important person. One more example. That law firm is full of heavy hitters who always win big cases. It's quiz time. It's time to show me what you know. I'm gonna give you the expressions on the right-hand side here, and here's question 1. I know it's stressful, but we're in just 2 more days until launch. So you see, the office is very chaotic. There's a lot going on. We are in only 2 more days until they launch the new product. So what would you put in the blank? You would say, I know it's stressful, but we're in the home stretch. Just 2 more days until launch. Question 2. Can you give me for the total cost of the project? Can you give me something? So look at the picture. Can you give me a number for the total cost of the project? Can you give me a ballpark figure? Did you close the deal with a new client? No, they chose another company. Oh, look at her face in the picture. That's gonna help you a lot. Here the expression is strike out, but you have to change it to make sure that it fits the sentence. So you would say, no, I struck out. They chose another company. From different industries attended the event. So imagine there was a very big, very important conference, and from different industries attended that event. How would you call those people? They are very important people. They are very influential people. The expression here is a heavy hitter, but there are many of them. So you would say heavy hitters from different industries attended the event. Here's the next question. She said the price was too high. She didn't even let me do my sales pitch. So she didn't even let me explain the product. She said the price was too high. What would you put there? You would say right off the bat, she said the price was too high. I didn't even have time to explain the product. Apple, by launching the first iPhone. The first iPhone was very successful. So Apple hit a home run by launching the first iPhone. The company is with customer satisfaction, not one complaint. Imagine, the company has never had any complaints. So the company is batting 1,000 with customer satisfaction. COVID-19 at the entire tourism industry. So because of COVID-19, the tourism industry was really hit hard. In this case, the expression is throw a curveball, but you have to make sure that you change it to fit the sentence. So you would say COVID-19 threw a curveball at the entire tourism industry. The assistant was and caught the mistake early. Look at her face. She's like, what is this? There's a problem here. So she noticed the mistake really early because the assistant was on the ball and caught the mistake early. You have been late to work twice this week. This is your last warning. What would you put at the end of the sentence there? You have been late to work twice, 2 times already this week. It's your last warning. 3 strikes and you're out. We should with the finance team before making a decision. So in a company, before making a very important decision, you have to get in touch with the finance team to make sure that everything is all right. We should touch base with the finance team before making a decision. Good job, guys! If you want to learn even more useful expressions, go to my website, englishspeaking360.com, and also check out my other videos on the right-hand side. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!